Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to end the video. There's another paid request, this time from Jonathan. And for those who want to send in any type of request, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. It could be for review, commentary, re-review, video game playthrough, a let's play, tryout, a reaction, whatever the case may be. And if you do send by PayPal, which is, again, usually the best bet, it's best to send it on the family, friends, gift. I forget, is that what it's called? See if PayPal takes that easier. If not, thanks for watching. If so, thank you so much. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Really appreciate it. Again, the links are down below in the info box. And Jonathan wanted me to do a commentary on Paranormal Activity 4. I guess this is the unrated edition, which, because it's hour and 36 minutes, but I'm like, these films don't have gore, so I don't know what would be unrated about it. I guess technically nothing, it's just they put more footage and it hasn't been properly rated, so thus they could say unrated. But 3, 2, 1, pressing play. And we have footage. So I haven't seen this film in a long time. I don't remember anything about these movies. Carlsbad, California, September 2006. So for what I remember, this Katie girl is the lead in the first film. And I believe this kid is the kid that gets stolen in the second film. On October 9th, 2006, Hunter Ray was abducted. Because I was never a Paranormal Activity fan, the first one made a lot of money. Yeah, this is footage from the second movie. Because the girl in the first movie is possessed, and she pops in the third act. Yeah, she got blood on her, killed this guy. I think she throws this girl to the camera and steals the kid. I forget if the sister dies or if she's just wounded. Knocked out. But yeah, this is the second movie. The ending of that. Because for understanding, the first movie was this Katie girl and her boyfriend, and they do a lot of stupid stuff. And she gets possessed at the end, kills her boyfriend. The second film, you have the Hispanic lady who's like the maid, and she's trying to warn people, but no one wants to listen to her. All her crazy religious talk. And they fucking, a lot of shots with the pool filter, and the pool filter, the pool filter, something's moving on the pool filter. And this ends with her stealing this kid. The third film, I think, was a prequel, with the two sisters as kids. Katie and Hunter's whereabouts remain unknown. And yeah, the third one, they said, was a prequel. This one, all I remember about this film is at one point the Xbox Kinect catches the footage of a ghost. Xbox. That's all I remember. This is Xbox Kinect Paranormal Activity. Henderson, Nevada, October 31st, 2011. Oh, just missed it. So it's Halloween. One's a Jedi, the other's a ninja. So here's the thing with found footage movies. There's a lot of found footage movies I do enjoy. But I've seen over 100 of them. I could maybe reach up to 40 with ones I like. I've seen a lot more bad than good ones, but there's good ones I've enjoyed. If I include also like point of view movies and fake documentaries, that list goes a bit bigger. So like, I love Searching with John Cho, Hardcore Henry, which is a POV movie. But I enjoyed, there's the bit of a jump steer there. But yeah, I do enjoy the original Blair Witch Project. Afflicted, which is like two guys going around the world and one gets bit You find out it's from a vampire. He gets all this strength, and he thinks it's like, wow, I got all these superpowers. But then the feeding grows. He becomes more feral. Afflicted is a pretty good one. I like Butterfly Kisses, As Above, So Below, The Tunnel, They're Watching, Savage Land. That's like a fake documentary. There's a lot of that stuff I like. There's a lot of bad ones too. Like some of the worst ones I've seen would be like Blackwater Vampire, Bigfoot County, Alien Origin, Leaving DC, The Upper Footage, like Hip Hop Locos. What is bad is really fucking bad, but then when I'm really into it, it becomes like a nice gem. Lake Mungo, that's a pretty good one. So yeah, there are found footage films I liked, and I've named them, but and not even all of them, but so we sim by a cat. Even the cat's like, I need to get the fuck out of this movie. I don't blame you, cat. But yeah, this one, like this franchise was probably the biggest found footage franchise because pretty much all the films were in theaters, and because they had such low budget, they still made money. And there was 6 of them. Because after this, there was the March ones, which wasn't that in Mexico or something? And then one was the Ghost Dimension. And that one I think ended with the guys going through doors, dimensions, and he ends up in the first movie. This one just, I mean, I'm not even a big fan of the first Paranormal Activity, let alone the 4th one. So I guess, even though I've named a bunch of, like I said, The Tunnel, Afflicted, As Above, So Below, Blair Witch Project, you know, the Butterfly Kisses, They're Watching. I've named a bunch I like. Okay, that kid there, he's obviously out of left field. Oh, let me guess, he goes back and he's not there? Thought you've seen this. Yeah, once. Yep, he's gone. He's a ghost kid. Fucking ghost kid. Is he the kid from the beginning? The hunter character? He's like... Well, if he's a ghost, would he have grown up? Or he grew up and... They still fucking... Or did he grow up and then kill... I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is. The whole mythology behind this. Make it up as they go along. Because they didn't expect this to be a franchise. I mean, Blair Witch Project, they tried to do a franchise, but Blair Witch 2 tried to do something very different, and it failed. And then they did a reboot, which was a sequel. It was a sequel, but it was just a shitty remake. But it was a sequel, but they just redid the first one, and that was an awful movie, Blair Witch 2016. I even said, I know this is going to flop. Because Blair Witch Project is a love-hate aspect to it. So. But that one is just the woods, the acting, the little backstory of the mythology. That was a lot more interesting for me than Paranormal Activity. The woods seemed a bit creepier, scary of a location than just your house. But the thing is, with these just taking place in a house, is a lot cheaper to do. I mean, which is easier to film. In the woods, where you have to figure out how to put your lights, worry about the weather. Is it too cold? Is it raining? Will the light catch enough of this and that? You gotta drag the equipment out there. You gotta go back. Here it's like... You could literally just... You could have a room you never go into and let that be the editing, or let that be whatever the place is, the... palette. A Why would you need a palate expander for your mouth? Why? Like I said, this one just remember being very forgettable and generic and in one ear out the other. It seems like even the fans of the franchise, they didn't give a shit about this one. There you go, there's the Xbox Kinect. That's the one thing I remember about this movie, is that the Xbox Kinect catches a ghost. Like, views a ghost. Because, like, the screen will be all green. Some people might not even know what the fucking Xbox Kinect is. That was sort of Xbox's answer to the Wii. Because the Wii used the control, you move the character, but the Kinect had all these little cameras and it's supposed to capture your body's movements. And so your body will be moving the character, supposedly. But the Xbox Kinect did not last that long. It wasn't that popular of a... I mean... Does one person ever go back and play the Xbox Kinect? To play fucking Star Wars and go, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, Solo. No, I don't know many people that go back and play the shit. Let alone using an Xbox Kinect. So, yeah, it was very dated. Very fucking dated. Like, we people knew a bit more, was a bit more successful. But Xbox Kinect, not so much. But yeah, it says a lot that that's the one thing I remember about this movie. Isn't there like a kid in here? The ghost kid? Yep, there's the kid. The kid from across the street. I guess if you're a ghost kid, you're just fucking bored. Just steer cameraman. Why not be bored, I guess? I mean, I guess what else you don't do as a fucking ghost kid? Sure, why not be bored? Or whatever the fuck's going on. Or he's a neighbor kid that is... I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Fuck if I know. I don't care. I've seen the film before, and... I don't know if anyone really gives a shit about this movie. I mean, beautiful lady, I'll say the actress. And as for the acting, I mean... It's not that the acting's bad, to be fair. It's just sort of... I don't know. The dialogue. There's really not much to these characters. This gets a 4.6 on IMDb. 4.6. 23% Rotten Tomatoes. And yeah, 4.6 out of 10. It has been 5 years since Katie murdered her sister, so she is dead, and disappeared with her infant nephew. Now a new family is about to fall prey. A mysterious accident next door leads to teenage Alice and her family becoming the temporary guardians of Robbie, a very creepy neighbor boy. Cameras installed throughout Alice's home capture sinister events that unfold after Robbie's arrival. There you go. This was released in IMAX. Yeah, because IMAX is really going to capture the capabilities of a found footage movie like Paranormal Activity 4. So the people that made this also made Paranormal Activity 3. They did Nerve, which I like that one. Emma Roberts and Dave Franco. That was a pretty decent one. And they did Project Power with Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which I did not see. Oh, they did the Catfish. But yeah, despite me saying about it, this film cost $5 million, right? Which I don't know how this cost $5 million, but okay. But this movie made... Let me get this. $53 million in the US. And a total of $142 million worldwide. On a $5 million budget, and you made $53 million, that alone is amazing profit. Amazing profit. And then there's Paranormal Activity, the March ones, and then there's the Ghost Dimension. Robbie has an imaginary friend. Alex, who is this girl. Alice Nelson is living in a wealthy suburb of Henderson, Nevada with her father, Dud, mother, Holly, and 6-year-old brother, Wyatt. She records footage with a laptop webcam before Alice and her best friend, Ben, set up cameras all over the house after many strange occurrences, which escalated into several cars parked outside and neighbors. Well, actually, there wasn't a whole lot, but whatever. You see someone pass through the doorway. A little shadow. They go this way. Pass through the door. That's kind of where the supposed fear comes into play in this. Sorry, I'm listening to the dial. You wonder why I'm not saying anything. Fucking peeping Tom. He's a fucking peeping Tom. He's a pervert. It's just the way they have her play the character. They have her play the character like a blonde bimbo. I'm just reading through the plot because I've seen the film before, just to remind myself of this. I it's the movie's fault that it's so damn forgettable. I don't remember what the fuck happened. The girl finds the kid in the closet saying he doesn't like you watching us. An ancient A green symbol on his back, identical to an ancient Hittite symbol, one that would prepare a victim for demonic possession. The possession ritual requires a virgin blood sacrifice. It is revealed that Robbie's mother is actually Katie. She tells Wyatt that he and Robbie were adopted and that his other family needs him back. He argues with the unseen on her presence about his true name, declaring, "I'm not Hunter." Wyatt goes into a trance, levitating Alice. One night, a possessed Katie sneaks to the house and tells Wyatt she'll wait until he is ready. Alice tries to show her parents footage, but it has been mysteriously erased. Holly is violently thrown against the ceiling, and Ben, visiting the home to inform Alex about the symbol's relation to her coven, has his death stabbed by Katie. So yeah, the ghost is controlling an Xbox Kinect character. Kinect projects tracking dots. Kinect projects tracking dots, and you can only see with the infrared. And yeah, they needed something to fucking differentiate itself with the other Paranormal Activity films. Yeah, they listened to a lot of Rob Zombie, huh? Dracula. Alice escapes from Katie by jumping through a window into the yard, where she finds Wyatt and a crowd of women walking towards her. She attempts to flee, but Katie appears behind her. The camera falls to the ground and the footage is cut off. Of course, because everybody dies at the end of these movies. Yeah, 2014, you had the Paranormal Activity, the March ones. And that made $32 million in the US and $90 million worldwide. And then Ghost Dimension. The law of diminishing returns is what I'm getting at. And the Ghost Dimension made $18 million in the U.S. Think about that. That's the thing. I know Paranormal Activity 1 made like over 100 million. Part 4 made 53 million. The next one, Marked Ones, made 30. Then Ghost Dimension made 18 million. Yeah, because these films were, in my opinion, not that good. Law of Diminishing Returns. There was a fucking another one. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin 2021. I did not even realize there was a fucking another one. What the fuck? There was another one. October 29, 2021 on Paramount Plus. So it wasn't released in theaters. They gave up on theaters. They gave up on theaters. They said, just release this on fucking Paramount Plus. Shit. Like I said, I'm just not, so I didn't even realize there was another one. So that's seven fucking Paranormal Activity movies. Fucking 7 of them. Jesus, why? So there's the Xbox Kinect tracking dots. Yay for that, right? Well, something moved past. Maybe it was a fart. I don't know. Maybe it was Superman. He was going by. He had a bus to catch. Yeah, he ain't gonna know shit. Well, the dad ain't gonna know shit. What's this thing called the internet? And this crazy thing called a computer? I don't know, man. I just know about football and taxes. You crazy kids and your technology. I don't go back to my VCR player. I mean, you could easily say, is there any point to any sequel being made? But man, you tell that they just have no story left to tell. And just, okay, let's make shit up. It was this one thing that happened, Paranormal Activity 1, and then by the third film, oh, by the way, it's something with to do with kids when they were kids. And now she's possessed and is working to just collect all the kids in the world, or whatever the fuck its goal is. Collect an army of kids. There's gonna be something behind her. Reveal. Maybe that doorway. Or something, man. Again, the way they make her, this girl, they make her like seem like a dumb bimbo. It's not really a good affliction for a performance. And like the first chunk of this is just, I don't know. We saw someone by the doorway and they're running past. I mean, this is stuff that either you saw already in the first Paranormal Activity. I mean, when your only bit of originality is to use the fucking Xbox Kinect, you kind of know maybe the story isn't worth telling. Maybe we should just take a step back and literally fuck your own face. No, just take a step back and be like, do we need to make this? Yes, I know money's always the bottom line, and that's why many sequels are made. It's just because of the money. But even then, it's like there really is nothing with this movie, man. I mean, there hasn't been any like creative steers or ingenuity when it comes to story. Lake Mungo, which, funny enough, I got a request to do a commentary on that sometime. Gotta watch this, I've seen it, so it'll be like watching it again for the first time. But I do remember that being an interesting mystery. Like, it's a documentary interviewing family members about a family member that died, and it's not really a horror film. It's more of a mystery drama with supernatural elements. But it was a story that was intriguing and pulled you in to see what would happen next. Not the case with this. I mean, because they set up so vividly at the beginning, Katie and the kid that was taken, you're assuming this is that kid. I mean, you assume it, okay, well, that girl's going to come back. Katie, because we've established her so vividly at the beginning. So that doesn't really come off as a surprise. So they set up all the cameras. Imagine how much fucking time it would take to go through each of these cameras. Think about each of these cameras. Let's say you go to bed. I'm trying to think like how long you would sleep. Let's say you for some reason go to bed at 1 a.m. and you wake up at 9 a.m. Just say 8 hours. That's 8 hours of footage with each camera to look after. Some would say fast forward, but even if you fast forward, you may miss something because it goes by so quick. And if you have like the Kinect camera, and then the bedroom kids camera, and then you got this camera, all the fucking cameras. So the kids are obviously playing with invisible force. Now, is that supposed to be the ghost? Is the ghost kid supposed to be Hunter? Or is it just a force fucked with the kids? And the actual kid we see, he's called Robbie, but he's really Hunter. I can't remember. got a QuickTime file. It's been a while since I've heard the term QuickTime. And not like QuickTime events, I mean like QuickTime in that. Yeah, QuickTime. I remember back in the day when first having a computer, and back to the day of watching trailers, like in 2007, 2006. QuickTime would be the way to view like trailers and video footage on websites, and even earlier than that. And even like earlier, like 2002, 2003, how you view footage that used QuickTime. Now, I mean, we're so used to just viewing stuff on YouTube and things of that nature. I'm not saying QuickTime's never used, but it seems like something that you never hear anyone bring up or talk about ever again. Basketball going down. What is this, a changeling? It wasn't a basketball nap, but a ghost movie where a ball goes down the stairs. I just go watch the Changeling with George C. Scott. And that's it. Like, these movies are not. I mean, found footage movies are usually never that exciting. There's exceptions. I actually think As Above, So Below, because it has a little bit of Tomb Raider vibe to it. Afflicted, where when the guys go feral in his vampire form, it's a POV, he's throwing SWAT team members and diving bullets and tearing people apart. Then he snaps out of it, like, oh my god, look what I did, because it wasn't his fault. He was bit. He didn't know about this feral state. It's like the Incredible Hulk type of thing. And like I said, there's a lot of good ones out there. And it's all in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, The Tunnel, Afflicted, As Above, So Below, Butterfly Kisses, They're Watching, just to name a few. Savage Land, more of a fake documentary, but I thought a well done one. Incident at Loch Ness I liked. But these ones just never, even the first one, even the first Paranormal Activity just never did anything for me. But I know it did for a lot of people, just, I don't know. I think the second one definitely killed a lot of people's interest, though, because the second one, the constant shots of the pool and the pool filter, and is the pool filter, is it going this way, is it going that way? It just, that really, I think, people that liked or were more forgiving of the first one were a lot less forgiving on the second film, and I think that tried a lot of people's patience. And I just don't find this stuff scary. I mean, you're in a house, it's the middle of the day, the sun is shining. You know how, that's another thing, most of these movies, you know how they're going to end. They usually end the same way. Everybody dying, the camera falling to the ground. Well, it's found footage. Well, I mean, I've seen found footage films do it differently. As Above, So Below, and Exists, and The Tunnel. And a lot of the ones I mentioned, they do some a bit, not all, but some of them do some a little bit different. Different take, different view, different type of ending. Which makes it seem a bit more refreshing. Because it feels like 9% of found footage ends the same way. So it's okay, it just makes it more predictable. When you throw a curveball every once in a while, it's nice. So the kid put a bunch of toys to lead her to her room, and then the toy train started up. And for some reason that's scary, I don't know why. Yeah, the cat knows. Cat knows to get the fuck out. Wasn't the second film there was a dog? Here there's a cat. Turn on your Xbox Kinect, maybe you'll catch it again. But I mean, the fucking movie's called Paranormal Activity, so... There you go. That chandelier went bye-bye. What did she say? Why don't you put down the camera? Mom, listen to me. Will you listen to me? Put down the fucking camera and have an actual conversation. Mom, you need to listen to me. When you do the shit like that, you sound like a crazy brat. Just start sounding like a crazy brat. Especially when you're shoving cameras into your parents' faces. Night number 6, November 11th, 2011. God, 2011. Such a long time, 2011. Which is, again, the date they just showed now. Although it's funny, it is November when I record this. Not November 11th, but it is November. I'm trying to remember where it was in November. 2011. I think I was in Iowa working at a video store. I was working at a video store called Mr. Movies at the time. Sadly, probably a year after the store closed down, just lack of business, just people were not wanting to rent movies anymore. They were wanting to get them on Netflix. This was the mail. You mail it in, they send you it through the mail. People were more into doing it that way. Or maybe they would come on Monday, because Monday a lot of movies were $1 to rent. Which just makes sense. They would just wait till Monday and rent them for $1. Which I'm sitting there going, well, yeah, if you have that, then why the hell else would they wait for another fucking day? Why would they rent the other days? But, what do I know? They know more than me, and that's why they're still in business. Oh, wait. No, they're not. Shit happens. Shit happens. Damn, the ghost is like, be careful. God damn it. So the ghost is just a dick. Just a trollish dick. I guess in most of these movies, the ghost is just a fucking trollish dick. So yeah, you got a damn town meeting across the street. Is it something like it's the cult? Where that is connected with the third film? Because the third film, it's a prequel. You find out there's a whole cult behind. And it was like prophesized that Katie would get possessed or whatever the hell. It's like they're adding all this backstory in through each of these movies, and I think for a lot of people they lost interest in that as well because you think the first one is okay, it's a little bit of backstory, but it's a bit up to your imagination, and sorry, I'm listening to the dialogue. You're wondering what the hell I'm doing. People are like, why? Well, because people paid for commentary. I don't want to just be talking about random shit. I would figure the person who wanted the commentary wants me to pay a bit attention to it. He does not like you. The kid went to the cameraman. He does not like you. You'll find out. The ghost that is possessing Katie and what? Is it one ghost? Is it multiple ghosts? Is it okay? Is it one demon possessing Katie and then someone else doing all this? Whatever the fuck. Like if Katie's in what the hot wherever the hell the lady's at. Is there another ghost or demon or group of demons or fucking? Are the ghosts in the union? The ghosts in the union, and okay, you do this job, but I do this job. You keep possessing that bitch, I'll be here, deal with the Kinet. I don't fucking know, man. So now we got more of the dot Kinet, which is not a good look. It's an ugly thing to look. It's like eyesore. That's that's the thing when you're looking at the. Oh, by the way, yeah, this was on an IMAX. Can you imagine watching this on a fucking IMAX? How big those screens are. You watch it up, you just see all these green tracking dots. Yeah, watch all these green tracking dots that just a complete fucking eyesore. So she saw something in the sand pit, and now it's the same image that was on the kid's back. And it's this ancient symbol. A demon. Demon take possession of a male child. You know, to be honest, if she took up Ben's offer for the hanky panky, she might have lived a bit longer. Go to his place and have the hanky panky. Wait, is the mom now letting herself be filmed cutting food? Like, what? She moved the camera, but she's allowing it to be still filmed. Seemed like she moved it to get more position to showcase her cutting food. Oh, God. So the kid was a fucking decoy for the knife to fucking fall, jump to the ceiling. The knife fell, jumped up to the ceiling. So the knife said, jump, jump. Said jump. And went up to the ceiling. For what reason? I don't remember. Is it going to fall on her head? Is it going to fall on her hand? It don't fall on her hand? No, it just... Is it still up there? Like, what? See, the ghost is just a dick. Then the ghost is just a dick. I'm gonna steal your fucking knife from you. And for what purpose? I got your knife. Fuck you. You'll have to find another. Goddamn troll. This fucking ghost is a troll. There you go, the ghost troll. So it said this is night number 8. Kid woke up again. It's just, again, what is... There's not much interesting to the story, to the scares, to the plot, to the characters. Nothing to it. More the Xbox Kinect with the tracking dots. So is the Xbox Kinect just on all the fucking time for this shit? I can't remember what. I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. Maybe if we saw a ghost in the living room. Although if we did, because the tracking does, it would look like a fucking alien. Maybe she turns off the lights and we'll see something. Maybe. No, something fell in front of the camera. I was almost scared. I almost farted. .6 in IMDb. 4.6 out of 10. Not out of 5. 4.6 out of 10. So, it's not really a beloved movie, and I don't blame them. See, just a troll. I won't keep knocking shit that you just put up. Haha, tough titty. What you gonna do now? Dang, just a troll and asshole. Just a trolling dick. Just a trolling dick. Just a fucking troll, man. Just a troll. Trying to see if we see a ghost. So I guess this kid is like an infiltrator. Infiltrate kids or places where kids are. Somehow get the kid to the dark side of the force. And when they're ready, go in for the kill and grab another kid for their collection or whatever the fuck their purpose is, for the shits and giggles. For the shits and giggles, I guess. And this kid just easily goes along with it. Either this kid's being influenced by the ghost, or he's just too stupid and he goes along with it. Look both ways. That's your fucking fault. You go into the middle of the street with a camera, you don't look both ways. By the way, do they ever establish, like, the reason she's filming is, like, is she don't show her parents? But she hasn't shown her parents anything? That's always a tough thing, is to showcase why are you filming? That's why I thought a new realm of these movies would be a POV. Like Hardcore Henry is an action film, but from the eyes of that person in Hardcore Henry. So that way you're doing films similar to this, but you don't have to question why is the camera on, because it's from the guy's eyes. But they really haven't gone into that, maybe because they feel it's a bit tougher. My yeah is a bit tougher, but risk versus reward. But at the same time, Hardcore Henry, very underrated, and Sally didn't do anything. So there you go. Hardcore Henry's great. If you like action films, definitely recommend Hardcore Henry. This place doesn't look lived in at all. There's a padlock on a fucking... And that's the reveal. Katie. There's the reveal. I guess at least they didn't try to reveal it like the last 5 minutes. We're like an hour in, and it's like, oh, here's Katie, the girl from the first film, who's possessed and killed the sister at the second film. That's the mom. So, yeah. Surprise! The mom of the Robbie kid is Katie. Or the mom. November 14, 2011, night number 9. There you go. More of that spots to knit. Yeah, I guess you turn on Tinette and still watch TV, so does the tracking dots are still there. Yeah, if I'm trying to see fucking ghosts, I'm missing the shit. Something turned on over there. Like I said, the tracking dot stuff, it just doesn't look that appealing visually. Okay, will be a kid behind him. Because a lot of these movies do that a lot, where something's blocked in the frame. They're blocked in the frame, and they come out and something's revealed. No, instead something keeps turning on. In the dining room, I guess you would call that room. This shit keeps turning on. Will there be a reveal here when he puts the camera down? He's hearing something. Oh yeah, there's a shadow behind him that went by. Oh, there's that knife. Oh yeah, because that's fucking normal. A knife just dropped from the middle of fucking nowhere? What could be wrong? They didn't want to listen to the guy. Show her the fucking footage. It's a camera, show her the fucking footage. Look what happened. I left and the fucking knife dropped and almost dropped on me. You put the bomb on me, baby. Oh, this kid's adopted? Oh, this other kid's adopted. Okay. I forgot that bit of info that this kid is adopted. Night 10. Don't do anything to the cat, please. Leave the cat alone. Don't hurt the pussy. Always respect the pussy. In more ways than one. Must be lucky to be able to sleep with. I mean, for me, I have to sleep with a fucking fan on for the noise. Because if it's too quiet, like I keep hearing outside peripheral world, I have to sleep with a fan noise. The droning of the fan helps me sleep. I'm one of those guys. Yeah, it pumps up a bit of the electrical bill, but I'll deal with it because that helps me sleep. Best be lucky to be able to just sleep and not have to worry about that shit. I envy them. Well, he's not sleeping now, so maybe use a fan like I do. See, that's the thing. If you've seen even the other three Paranormal Activity movies, this film's not, other than the Kinect, what has this film done that maybe you go, wow? Nothing. This just seems very, even as the franchise, generic, by the numbers, in when you're out the other, except this ugly looking green tracking dot thing that looks like shit. Yeah, I can see a figure going down the stairs now. It looks like an alien. See, right behind the kid, there's a figure. About the size of a kid. So is the evil force taking shape of a kid to mess with these? Or there's multiple ghosts and one of them is a kid? Or whatever the hell. He's talking to them. So wait, this kid is supposed to be Hunter? He was kidnapped as a baby and put with this family? Then who the fuck is Robbie? So this kid we've been watching, he's Hunter? Then who the fuck is Robbie? Not Robbie the robot, not Robbie from Silent Hill. Like, who the fuck? I don't know. Fuck if I know, man. Fuck if I know, man. Ready to party. That was a rough cut. What do you mean you're Mm-hmm. That music sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember what. That music sounds like the ending of Clue or something. So I keep looking down so that, honestly, I look down, I listen to, I know it sounds stupid, as I look down to just listen so I can pay more attention, be more focused. I mean, it's not just for that movie Clue. It was a classical piece of music that was used in a lot of other things, and here is just the music itself. Well, no, he's watching the movie, right? So I don't know what movie he's watching. Or maybe it's a cartoon. Kid's just watching. Just watching. He's in the bathtub. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Oh shit. I mean, that's pretty risky to do with the little kid. Interesting to see how that was done. Like, hey, prepare kid, hold your breath, pull him in, and then he's put somewhere else under the thing, maybe behind the mirror or something. There's a little hole, breathe in, or something else was done some other way. Yeah, this definitely be the moment that people go, oh shit. I mean, it's an hour, 11 minutes in, with 25 minutes left, but. So I guess we're meant to assume he was pulled in and now he's kind of changed, possessed, however you want to put it. He's a lot different now. Kind of like he's been replaced like a fucking body snatcher. The real White is gone. Baptism through fire. That type of thing. Yeah, that kid's not the same. Sorry, there's not much to talk about because there's not much fucking happening on the screen. And the thing was found footage, I think the reason at times I get intrigued by this different type of format is because even though not only was it 1999 Blair Witch Project, but there were movies before. Man Bites Dog. There was a Vietnam one called 84 Charlie Mopic. Bits of Cannibal Holocaust that did that kind of stuff. It still, in a weird way for me, still feels like a new format of seeing a movie, viewing a movie, making a movie. Maybe because from 1990, understanding movies, to 1999, when I saw Blair Witch Project VHS, I had not seen a movie like that before, personally. And so, then, even then, from time to time, because found footage films you don't really see released in theaters anymore, now that you think about it. There was a time where it was like every once in a while you'd have a found footage released in theaters. Oh, here's the levitating. Okay, I would feel myself levitating any minute now. Like, not, not this long. Come on. Any minute now, wake up. She didn't notice at all that she levitated? Oh, wait, the parents were talking about the sleeping pill, right? And that's why they brought up the parents' sleeping pill thing? To explain why she didn't wake up, okay. So that's why the parents were talking about that. Yet the parents that talking about she takes sleeping pills. How could she take that? So that, well, at least, okay, at least they try to explain it. Guess that's something. So why is not the same anymore? So now the white kid, her adopted brother, keeps saying his name is Hunter, which was the kid taken at the beginning of the movie. Night 12, November 17th. God, let the nights be over. For fuck's sake, let the nights be over. Holy shit, Tola, Batman. Ba da 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 da. Nickelodeon. Ba da da da. Sorry, I had to say like stupid shit. Yeah, you want to know who the real fucking family was. God forbid. So I guess this kid was Hunter. Well, then who the fuck is Robbie? So I was wrong. See, that's how little I remembered the fucking film. I thought Robbie was the Hunter. No, it is this kid. I guess that was supposed to be the other reveal. Up on the left on the couch is a ghost. Is that Katie? Or is that Katie? Is that Katie? And she didn't look like Katie. Again, the girl from the first movie. That was the ghost version of her. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. That's the thing, I don't care. I don't think many people did care. Because they haven't made it intriguing enough to pull you in as a viewer to make you care about the intricacies of the story. They really haven't, in my opinion. Instead, you're just thinking, I don't care. I don't give a shit. That's what they're thinking. I see a car. Stuck. It's stuck like your fucking brain cells are stuck. $18, so I mean, I'm sure. I remember there's this documentary about found footage, and people are going about how the deeper meanings of found footage and why people see them, and it's because people want to be a voyeur and a peeping tom, and they try and do all this other deep philosophical shit. No. they try to, at times with the found footage, because of the point of view, you kind of put yourself in the movie as if you're there. So in your peripheral, you're seeing your peripheral. Well, I think that's TD again. In your peripheral, you're trying to put into your head like you going through this experience like the people in the movie are. And that somehow, some way, by doing it this way, it'll maybe somehow seem more real. And it's just a format that some people are just more into than others. Some people are more into haunted house movies. Some people are more into slasher films. Some people are more into creature features. Hunter don't seem me. Hunter doesn't sound like he's gung-ho about this shit. Hunter's like, fuck you, shit. Be here until you're ready, I bet. So in the garage, the lead girl is ready to suffocate from exhaust. That's one way to do it. There you go. I get that she's being hysterical, but again, just the way it's done, it just makes it seem a bit more. So, if what's the point of having all these fucking cameras if they don't check the shit? Because if they checked the cameras, would they have not have seen Katie? So they don't check. So what's the point of having all these fucking cameras if they don't fucking check the cameras after every night? Because they would see Katie went to your fucking room and they would see all this other shit. And if it's just, well, they keep deleting the footage, they don't have the fucking cameras up in the fucking first place if they just keep deleting the fucking footage. If they keep just deleting the footage, the cameras are pointless, don't have the cameras up. Of course, you want to have a movie. Or look through the fucking footage. Whatever, dude. Whatever. There's TD again. She won't go on a rampage. Oh, this mom's dead. If not, then soon. I mean, it's a found footage. More times than not, it's not going to end well for anybody. Is it very... Is Katie gonna be behind her? That's why she's backing up. Oh, shit. Yep. There goes the mom. That answered my question. Didn't answer my question. She went up and went all the way down. Mr. Toe's Wild Ride. Obviously multiple forces too. Because there's the one possessing Katie and all these other people, and then there's that ghost demon jamboree. Yeah, it's 11 minutes left. This is where everybody's going to start dying. Yeah, this guy's going to die next. Right. This guy's dead. Is T going to be there when he closes the fridge? Soon. So I know I've been silent for a bit. Just the mom flew up, flew back down. Now the one guy who's like the lead girl's boyfriend, he's wandering around. You know he's dead because he's not important enough to make it to the end. Well, most of the people in most found footage films, none of them make it to the end, or especially by the end. So you know he's dead. I didn't, plus I looked it up just to make me remember. He's going to get his neck broken. Should have dumped her. You're not going to let me get laid? Should have found someone else, man. That's what you did. Should have found someone else. If he found someone else to get laid, he'd be alive. There's Katie. Hey, Katie. There you go. Fucking dragging him back there like she's Jason Voorhees. I just think the actress that played Katie, she got into, I don't know, a gold mine, but it's like, wow. I did this one film, I get to come back for part 2, I did the comeback for part 4, got the comeback for part 6, because she was at the end of 6. Gets to come back over and over again. Just the only one that will survive is the cat. Which is good, because the most likable character in the movie is the cat. If people rewatched the fucking cameras and paid attention. Well, yeah, they erased the cameras. Then why the fuck do you have the cameras in the first place? Random soda. Like I said, I remember when I first saw this, it probably was for a request, and I'm like, or I don't know if it was request, or I'm like, I'll just watch all the ones that are out now, and fuck it, and course, the guy's done jump scares on her before, so she thinks he's doing it again, because we've established that. He's... Ooh, she got pushed right the fuck out. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Your dad's gonna be fucked. Again, there's always the question, why are you holding the camera during this situation? You drop the fucking camera, just tearing this fucking thing. It's gonna be a lot more of a hindrance. There goes the dad. He's being dragged away. Again, why are you holding the camera? I know it's night vision. You just say... You can make the argument it's night vision, so she needs to use the C. To be fair, she did try to turn on the lights and they didn't work, so how can she see? That's why it probably would be better to use a flashlight, or take a flashlight than a fucking camera, but then you wouldn't have a movie, so take that for what you will. She's supposed to be looking for her dad, but let's pay attention more to this newspaper. So that we could see... What the fuck else? She's looking for her dad. Why concentrate on fucking newspapers on windows? Hey, where's my dad? Oh wait, let me look at these newspapers on the windows. She said, "Don't hurt me," and Katie ran after her and had a like CGI demon face on. I know that was meant to be scary, but it made me laugh. Holy shit. I didn't realize there's that many fucking people. And that's how it is. And it just ends with that. Never to be seen again. For some reason, I thought there'd be some kind of expositions. I don't know, I just thought there'd be a little bit more dialogue, a little bit more exposition, a little bit more something, but no, it was just... Sorry, I forgot it was that abrupt of an ending. I said, oh shit, because you see like 100 fucking possessed people. How the fuck all 100 of them just got on the street just for the shits and giggles? We're here. But, yeah, there was like 100 fucking people there. And... I mean, who the fuck Robbie was, and all this stuff. Well, they got their virgin. I guess that means Wyatt or Hunter. Was Wyatt Hunter the whole time, and it took this long, I guess, to make him possessed? Because maybe he had to be a certain age to be possessed. Maybe that was explained in the third film. Whatever the fucking thing was, man. Why am I trying to think about it? Really boring, generic, lame ending for a boring, lame, generic movie. This movie sucked. It sucked when I first saw it. It sucks watching it now. Yeah, this movie is... It was dog shit. So it's funny, there's like 2 credits, and now here's a second credit. Katie Featherston as Katie. Catherine Newton was the lead. Matt Shiler was like Ben, who got his neck snapped. Agnes the cat. Taj. Congrats, Taj. Congrats. Best tear during the movie. And someone dies? Stephen Dunham? Who's that? Stephen Dunham. I wonder who is that? Stephen Dunham. Man, someone... I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, this is sort of a out of the blue, like lukewarm reaction, but I forgot how fucking shitty that ending was, because it just kind of, it wasn't even much of a chase. It's kind of like her dad got dragged away. We didn't see what happened to the dad. Then she just chased for 10 seconds by Katie, who goes through a door. She gets out, there's 100 people, turns, hey, come on. And then she's grabbed, the end. I'm like, okay, that's it, I guess. It just, typical generic. What else can be said? Well, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Hopefully you had a little bit of enjoyment of me angry, yelling, cursing. And, yeah. How exciting of a movie, right? We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.